Hi all, today we discuss second theorem on row space of A. In this theorem, we start with a matrix B. This is obtained from A by an elementary row operation. Then the row space of A and B are the same. So this is the theorem. So we start with a matrix obtained from A by an elementary operation. We have three elementary operations are there. The first operation will be the I'll explain it as interchange of two rows. Say ith row is interchanged with jth row. So this is interchange of Ri and Rj. And the second the row operation is multiplying a row with a non-zero scalar. So if C not equal to 0, then this Ri changes to C times Ri. So this is another row operation. And we have third row operation is the changing of a row Ri with the Ri plus some C times Rj. Here we never assume that C equal to not equal to 0, because if C equal to 0, you can get Ri is changed to Ri itself, so that will never change the matrix itself. So for these two rows, we have we know that the row space of the matrix A is the subspace spanned by all the rows of R1, R2, etc. Rm. So these are the if these are the rows of A, then row space of A is the subspace spanned by these rows. Okay, so when you interchange ith and jth row, so that will same as the subspace spanned by R1 if you replace ith row by jth row and jth row by ith row. So that will never change the span. Okay, so this will give you the same span. So the row space of B, if B is obtained from A by the first elementary operation, then that just interchange the rows of the matrix A. Okay, so that will give the same row space. So this will be the row space of B itself. Okay, so if you get that matrix B using this first row operation, you can say that the row space of A and row space of B are the same. Okay, now if we have the second row operation, that means if B is obtained from A by performing the second operation, that changes to the row space of A as we write this is for the first operation and this is for the second operation. The row space of A is the span of the rows R1, R2, etc., Ri, etc., Rm. So this is the span. And if you consider the B, then we can say that the span of this is same as span of R1, etc., C, Ri, the C is non-zero, etc., Rm, because C is non-zero quantity. So this replaces just a multiple of Ri itself. So that will give the same span. Okay, now you say that this is the row space of B. If B is obtained from A by performing the second row operation. Now we have only to it remains to prove that the third condition. That means if B is obtained from A by performing the third one, in that case also we will prove that the row space of A and row space of B are the same. For the third part, we have assumed this B is obtained from A, from the matrix A, by adding lambda times the jth row of A to the kth row of A. So that means if we denote if this A1, A2, etc. Aj, etc., Ak, etc., An. If these are the rows of, if these are the rows of A, then B has the rows, say B1, B2, etc., Bj, etc., Bk, etc., Bn. For this, all Bi equal to Ai, for I not equal to K. The only difference is in the kth row of this B, and that kth row of B is obtained Bk, that is Bk is obtained from this equation, Ak plus lambda times Aj. That means we have changed the kth row of the matrix with this one. So that is the new matrix, resultant matrix, and that satisfies us. This is Bi and Ai are all the same for every I not equal to K, and for the kth row can be interchanged in this manner. Okay. In this case, we will prove that. So this is the third row operation. For this row operation, we will prove that row space of A is same as row space of B. So for that, we first you consider row space of A, and that is contained in row space of B. That is the first thing. So in order to start this, we take a V belongs to the row space, and we will prove that V is also in row space of B. So row space of A, that implies this V is the linear combination of all these rows of A, that is C1 times A1 plus etc., plus Cj times Aj plus etc., we have Ck times Ak plus etc., Cn times An. So these are the rows of A. Now we rewrite this as, we will prove that this V is in the row space of B. That means this V can also be written as a linear combination of rows of B. That's the thing. So we rewrite this as C1 times A1 plus etc. We replace this Cj Aj as Cj minus lambda times Ck plus lambda times Ck into this Aj. We replace this will never change this sum because this is 0, and we have Ck Ak here, etc., Cn. Now you distribute this bracket and consider this Cj minus lambda times Ck into Aj. So that comes in the first position, and in the jth position, that is Cj minus lambda Ck times Aj, and the remaining lambda Ck times Aj. So that we incorporate with this one. That means we combine this and these things. Okay. So we can take Ck out. The rest will be Ak plus this lambda times Aj. That is in the kth position, and rest of the things are the same. So that is An, and we write this is equal to C1 A1. But we know that this A1 is same as B1 because Ai is equal to Ba for or I not equal to K. So we replace that A1 by B1, that is plus etc., and we write this is Cj minus lambda this is our Ck, so this is lambda Ck times Aj is Bj, so we write Bj plus etc. In the jth position we have Bj itself, so this is our Bj plus etc. plus Ck times, and this can be replaced by Bk. The kth position we have this row, so this is our Bk plus etc. Cn, this An is our Bn. Now you can consider this Y as this V as the linear combination of the rows of the new matrix B. So this belongs to the row space of B. Now we have V belongs to row space of A, we have V belongs to row space of B, then that proves this inclusion. So we say we call it as 1. Okay. Now we will prove the other inclusions as well. That means row space of B is contained in row space of A. Then you can get the both the row spaces are the same. For the other inclusion, we start with the V belongs to the row space of B first, row space B, then that can be expressed as a linear combination of the rows of B, that is V takes the form some D1 times B1 plus etc. Dj times Bj plus etc. Dk times Bk plus etc. Dn times Bn. And we have assumed that this Bk is equal to Bk is obtained by Ak plus lambda times Aj. So we replace this in this equation. So we can get that is equal to D1 B1 plus etc. This Dj Bj plus etc. and this Dk. This Bk can be written as Ak plus lambda times Aj plus etc. Dn times Bn. Okay, now we have all these Bi's are same as Ai's for I not equal to k. Therefore we write this D1 times A1 plus etc. This is Dj times Aj plus etc. Dk times Ak plus we multiply this with or we open this bracket, we can write this Dk times lambda times Aj plus etc. plus Dn. Instead of this Bn we write An here because all the other things are same. So we write this as D1 A1 plus etc. We combine Aj's. So this is Dj plus lambda times Dk into Aj here plus etc. At the kth position we have Dk times Ak plus etc. The last position we have Dn An. So which shows that this is a linear combination of a rows of A. So this belongs to the row space of A. Okay, so this is the row space of A. So we have row space of B is contained in a row space of A. So row space of B contained in a row space of A. So if we call this as this equation 2, then from 1 and 2 you can say that this 1 and 2 together imply that row space A is equal to row space B. That means for the conclusion we write if you perform any row operation on A and to get the new matrix B, then row spaces of the A and B are the same things. Okay, so this proves theorem 2. The next class we will discuss the theorem 3 and examples of these things.